name is Mavi. Today I want to share with you what I think about these new Sonia G brushes that just came out in the market. They are the mini Keyaki brushes. So if this is something that you're interested, keep on watching. Hello guys, so today this video is going to be a little bit different only because I got these products last night and I didn't have natural light, so I'm trying to get this done before I go to work, and hopefully we just have an idea whether you want to buy these items or not. These are natural hair brushes, so if you are a Sonia G fan or you are into fude meaning Japanese handcraft brushes, you might be interested about these brushes. So last night I got my shipment from Beautylish. It came wrapped in this typical black paper, very nicely though. So she came out with these two brushes that are already in her collection, but she decided to make them mini, kind of like an extension of her other two mini Keyaki sets that she came out a few years ago. So I want you to first of all see, this is the first one actually, and this is the mini Keyaki Niji. Very beautiful. And if we compare to the original one, you can see that the brushes are different. Now, I'm not gonna go into a lot of detail. She has a blog where she explains every single detail about all her brushes releases and her past brushes as well. But yeah, this is the comparison with the Nijis. This is the new one. And as you can tell, the bristles are different, right? Now, this is the phase one, or I believe it's Buffer Pro. So this is the very first one that she came out. So it still has the thick, long brush. And this is the Keyaki one. Now, definitely feels lighter because obviously this is more heavy, this is more wood. If I look at them, they pretty much look similar. So we're gonna see if the application is also very similar. When I got the brushes, usually they come in a plastic sleeve, and usually it has the Kumano, which is the city, the official city where they do these fude brushes, and the bottom. But this time, none of these brushes carry this, which means that it wasn't done in Kumano. It was made in Japan for sure, but probably another manufacturer that is not the typical one for fude brushes. Although I think she cares so much about her product, she's very thorough when she creates new stuff, and I'm pretty sure that the quality that she's chosen for these brushes, they're very high. My goal with this video is to show you how they apply and to see if there's any difference. Okay, so we're gonna jump into the application and see if there is any difference, okay? So on my right side, I'm going to be using the new brushes, and this side, I'm going to be using her original brushes. I have foundation, I have concealer, I have eyeshadow, I have a little bit of mascara and eyeliner, liquid eyeliner. I did my brows and I have some lipstick. Everything is going to be listed down below. But I haven't set my face, and this is the first thing that I wanna do. I do have this powder from Charlotte Tilbury, which is one of my favorite ones, and I'm a little bit embarrassed to show you, but yes, I have almost nothing left, but this is how much I love it. And the reason why I love it is because it's very soft and it's very lightweight. So what I'm doing, I'm going to be setting my face, even though I don't usually do that, but I want to show you how it goes. Now, when you have a new brush, you're supposed to wash it because they blossom, you're gonna see the end result really when you wash it, but I nobody have time for that. But I want to show you right away how they perform. So with that being said, I already put some powder right here. I don't know if you can see, and just set this part of my face. Now, something that people love about this brush and the original one is that it doesn't disturb anything underneath. It's so soft and actually it feels pretty soft. It's kind of like you're petting yourself. And this brush is really good to buff, so this will be the perfect brush for you to kind of like either set your face or finish your face, because you can run over whatever powder you like. So far, what do I feel? I feel like it's super soft. I mean, something about Sonia G brushes is the quality. You can feel it right away, right? Because if it was like bad quality of hair, you can tell it would be poking into my face, but this feels super soft. Like I'm pressing a little bit more and nothing. I don't feel any poking, which is a pleasure to really apply your makeup. Let's do now the original brush, and I'm going to be putting a little bit of powder like that, and I'm going to be setting again my face. And I like to place a little bit of the powder first, and then I like to buff. So I mean, this brush, I've been using it for the longest, still feels like new. So something that, yes, it is expensive, but at the same time I always say you're investing in something that is going to last you forever if you really take care of it. Comparing to the other one, feels the same, which is good news, because I really thought that maybe because this was new and it was different manufacturer, I don't know, maybe the quality of hair was going to be a little bit more stiff, and it's not. So far the application for both brushes are, I mean, the experience first of all was, it's really like someone is like caressing you, like it's nice. Yeah, it looks really nice. Again, I don't usually powder my whole face, but I'm doing it for the purpose of the video. So now we have the comparison for Niji Pro and the Niji Keyaki. So I'm going to be using one of my favorite bronzers from Charlotte Tilbury, which is the Filmstart bronzer. And so I'm going to dab a little bit, and as you can see, it picked up really well. And we'll see how it goes. So I like to start little by little actually, because you never know. What I like about the Niji Pro is that it gives you direction of the powder, or actually of the application. So wherever you want to concentrate the product is where you're going to get it. Like, it's not going to get like, oh my god, I meant the product to be here, now it's all the way here. No, this brush gives you the direction. Now again, can I tell you how soft is this one? I mean, I don't know, but, and I feel like even with my buffing movements, it doesn't disturb anything underneath. If I were to get to work with a more rounder, maybe more fluffy brush, if I do the application properly, it will go all the way down. But as you can see, I have a nice defined hollow without, you know, without being too harsh, and without being like, oh my gosh, it's contoured. Okay, so this is very natural, as you can see, and I'm gonna grab a little bit and dab a little bit on my towel right here. I have a towel right here, by the way. And I'm gonna run it underneath my jawline, because this is also something that I like to do. This is so far the application, and look at how beautiful this is. I mean, it's a combination of both things, right? It's either the tool that you're using and also the product that you are also using. But let me tell you something, every time that I use Sonia G brushes, I feel like I don't have to work. Even if I'm using something that is now probably like a high-end product, still the result and the application looks very high quality. I'm going to be using the Niji, and right off the bat, what I can tell, that there is more resistance when I do this. Maybe it's going to be a little bit more stiff, but I don't know, because I really love this brush. Even though it's dense, it's really good at blending. Okay, so same thing. And this one, I feel like it picks up a little bit more. I might be wrong though. Let me see. Let me pick it up a little bit with the other one just so we can compare them. And I'm gonna do the same thing, like 1, 2, 3. What do you guys think? Maybe because this is brown and it's hard to see, but I feel like the Niji Pro picked up a little bit more product. So right there, I think there is a difference, which I didn't see any difference with these two. So the way it picked up the product, the Niji Pro, was a little bit more intense, I guess. I'm going to remove a little bit on my towel and do the same thing on this side. I'm gonna grab a little bit more and remove a little bit on my towel. And again, look at this application. It's so natural, but again, very direct placement, right? I'm gonna run it a little bit here. On my jawline too. Okay, so definitely feels a little bit more resistance in this brush, but do I feel like it's tougher or do I feel like it's harsh? No. I mean, this is why this brush is sold out right now in Beautylish. This brush is really great for bronze application, and honestly other type of application. You can actually buff with this one because it gives you that movement, right? Now if I do this, and let me do this. Yeah, so this one feels a little bit more airy. Well, the main reason I think is because the bristles, both of them are Psychoho hair, which is one of the high qualities of goat hairs in the market. So they're both are soft, but this one is fully dye, right? So this is dye 100%, and this one is undye and dye hair. And maybe this is why the feeling is different. Definitely this one, it's softer, more airy, and this one giving me a little bit of pushback, but none of the less, I mean, if you can see my hand, it's super buff and beautiful. But anyway, I just want to say that yes, there is a difference between these two. If you were thinking about getting this one, but you weren't sure because you were thinking maybe I'm getting the same brush, and if this was the reason why you were not 100% sure to buy this one, then I would say I think it's worth it because the experience is different. And let me see the application right now. It's pretty much the same, I will say, but I think what is going to set them apart, it's the product that you use. This will be perfect for those gel formulas that are hard to pick up in from the pans. I think both brushes, yeah, they feel different, but the application was flawless for both of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply my blush with this because I feel like it's going to give me a softer application, I guess. And then I'm gonna buff it with this one and we'll see the result. Alright, so here are the blushes that I'm going to be using. Specifically, I'm going to be using this pink one, and I'm gonna grab it like this. And yes, I do have some thick tap, which is nice. And I'm going to start applying it like this. I like to bring my blush a little bit right here because I feel like it looks a little bit more cohesive, the whole look. So you see how the application of the brush was very nice and direct. So you can see my bronzer here, but you can see the brush right here. Let me zoom in. Okay, so the application was really nice. very precise, which I love about this brush. But also it was, I don't know, like a little bit softer, even though this brush, I mean, these blushes are very pigmented, so I was a little bit scared. I think I can buff it a little bit. I can definitely take a little bit of my powder right here, and I'm going to buff and see if I can bring it down a little bit. This is one of my favorite brushes from Sonia G because it feels like it's doing a difference in your makeup application. You can tell. Also, it feels so soft on the skin, and you know that if you run this at the end of your whole makeup, it's gonna leave you this airbrush look, which is ultimately what I'm looking for, because even though I'm using makeup, I like to make it seem like it's very natural, right? That's my whole vibe. Let me show you. Look at that. It's all about the tools and the products that you use. My skin is not like this. So what do I think about these brushes? Love the short handles because I do have small hands, so for me it's very easy to use them. I feel like she knows what she's doing. She knows what tools are multi-purpose, and both brushes are great for powders, like to set your face. You can set with both of them, and you can finish to polish your look. These two brushes can help you to do everything basically. Both brushes are great for bronzers. I haven't used this one for bronzer because usually I do have other bronzer brushes that I use, so I don't have to get this one dirty. You know, it's just for cleaning purposes, but not because I don't think this one is not good for that task. Both of them are great for blushes. I mean, you can easily buy one if that's not on your budget to buy two of them. And if that was the case, I would recommend to buy this one because this one does feel a little bit slightly different than this one, right? So that will be something new to your collection. If you are a Sonia G lover and you really enjoy the other two Keyaki sets, then I would say 100% get this before it's gone because they're not only multi-purpose and great, but they're cute and they're beautiful. So I think for traveling purposes too, it's going to be great. If you take care of them, like I always say, they will last you forever. So that's my review on these brushes. I know this video was a little bit different, but I wanted to put the video out there and upload as soon as I can so you guys can decide right away whether this is something that you want before they're gone or they're sold out. These are my final thoughts and I hope they were helpful. Yeah, thank you so much for watching until the end, for supporting me. And if you haven't done it yet, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, to give it a like to this video, to share with someone that you love so you can help me to support this channel in the future. And if you have any other questions, don't hesitate to comment down below. I'll be glad to help you. Alright, so I will see you until the next one. Bye bye.